Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So lately I've been thinking about getting plants. I once tried getting a plant and it didn't survive. I only had it for like a month and then it just died on me. So I think I got the wrong plant that needed a lot of care, and also I didn't follow the right steps. So normally when you buy a plant, you're supposed to remove it from the bag that you buy it in, and then put it in a different kind of soil in a different pot. So I remember not removing the soil, and then this time round when I went to get plants, that's when I realized that you're supposed to change the soil. So I'm gonna try to keep them alive. But this time around I got succulents, and succulents are so forgiving. They don't need a lot of care, they don't need too much water and stuff. So I'm going to get succulents, and then I'm going to show you guys the right steps to plant them. And I'm getting wall-mounted planters, you know, the tiny little wall-mounted planters. And yeah, I'm going to have the plants on the wall. So let's dive right into the video. Guys, I need to apologize. I tried to record part of this video with my mobile phone, which I just realized was a big mistake, because when I was editing, the videos appear to be really tiny. So I'm so sorry, and lesson learned. I don't think I'll be recording with my phone anymore. So yeah, part of this video will be a little small, you know, like the screen will be really tiny. So I apologize for that. I didn't know that would happen. So yeah, but the rest of it is just the usual. Yeah, so sorry about that. So the items that I will need for my mounted planters, obviously I need my planters. So I have these planters that I got from House of Leather for 300 bob each. And then I will need my plants. So I have my succulent plants over here. So I got like different types of succulents, as you can see. These plants have survived in this box the way they are for I think 5 or 6 days. So this tells you like, they've passed the test. They are really, I think they'll survive this time. So yeah, so the mistakes that I've made in the past with my earlier plant that I got, which died. So the mistake that I made, first of all, I did not remove it from the original plastic planters. You know how they have these plastic thingies that they use for planting them, and then they sell it to you with the plastic? So I just got my plant and then put it in a pot, and I did not remove it from the original planter, which this time round I asked the lady who was selling, and she explained everything to me. So what you need to do first of all when you get your plants is to remove them from the plastic planters, and then you need to loosen the roots. So I'll just insert a clip of her helping me to do that. Basi. Okay. Hii inamwagiwa maji after how long?
Succulent haitakagi maji mingi. Cocoin. Utaenda uweke tu hivyo.
And then another thing that I didn't do is I did not get a different kind of soil for putting in the new planting pot. So this time she gave me the right kind of soil. So if you're doing this for the first time, or if you're new to this, please just ask the guys who are selling the plants. They are very knowledgeable, because normally they're the ones who do the watering and all that. So just ask them and they will give you all the information. So for me, the first time, I didn't even ask. So I just went, picked a plant, got a pot, and put the plant inside the pot. And then I don't even remember asking how many times I should water the plant. Yeah, so normally they will tell you how you should water it, where you should put it, if it needs a lot of light or not. So just make sure you get all this information before you carry your plant home. Otherwise, you might do the wrong thing and then your plants will be dying on you and you will not know why. So this time round, I asked the questions, and the lady who was selling, she gave me all the information, how many times I should water them. So like these succulents, I only need to water them like once a month. And if you put too much water, they start to rot and then they die. So I also have these decorative rocks that I'll put at the top of the planter once I put my plants. So let's get to planting. So at the bottom, I need to put the gravel. This will act as the drainage for the plants so that they don't get soggy when the water is at the bottom. And then the second step is to put the potting soil. This soil has some sort of manure, as I was told by the lady who was selling the plants. So I put the soil. And then I will add my plants. As you can see over here, I'm just adding the plant inside, making sure it fits well, and then add more soil on top. So and then on this space that is left, I'm just wiping off, I'll put my rocks. These are just for decoration and also just to make it look neat. And then I'll just spray some water. So this water will just clean my plant because now it has soil on top, and also just to give it some moisture so that the roots can start growing into the soil, and also just to clean up the soil on the stones and on the plant so that when I hang them they will look nice and clean. So guys, this is how the plants are looking so far. I've already done the planting and I've added the little white rocks on top. So you can see they're all different. They all look different, and that's what I was going for. So now let's go and mount them. So I've decided to put my succulents on my wall. And the reason I've settled for this wall is because it receives enough light, as you can see. Okay, maybe you can't see right now because it's a bit like the sun is not out today as it should be, but this wall will be receiving the most light. And then so for me, I've used these nails if you can't use the nails, just use the command hooks. Do you call them command hooks here? If you can't use nails, just use the plastic removable hooks that normally have like a sticky back, and then you can remove them. And then of course my planter has this section, and then my planter has this part where you can put like a string and then hang it on the hook, the way you would hang a picture frame. Or yeah, so as I was saying, you can hang it the way you would hang your picture frame. Just get creative in whatever works for you. For me, I've decided to use this steel nails, 1-inch steel nails, so they don't go too deep, but then they're gonna be strong enough. And then steel nails don't wiggle once you have them on your wall. So for me, I've chosen to go with this option because I want it to be, I just want them to look like they're sort of like just hanging there without seeing any sort of a string, or you know. And then of course once I move, of course when I move out, I will remove my nails and fill the wall and, you know, repair the wall and all that. So yeah, I've put my nails on the wall and I decided to go with this pattern. And of course I've measured. Make sure you measure everything. So before I figured out where I wanted them to go, I just put them on the wall, and then just to see how it looks before I do the final nailing. So, and then I will just, cause this hole, the nail will go into it, and then it will hold the pot. So I just hang it like that, and then the other one. And that's it. So I'm planning to add more plants going down and probably have like just standing ones. So this part of my wall will just be plants. That's the plan for now, unless it changes. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this project. If you find my videos useful, please consider subscribing. I will be doing videos every week. So yeah, please subscribe if you find these videos useful, share with your friends, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.